Hello and welcome to India Today. This is Anita Brito in conversation with an actress who genuinely doesn't need any introduction. That's the very beautiful and very talented Chitrangda Singh. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
Is the success rubbing off yet or no? Of Raat Akeli Hai?
Well, we're still like kind of looking out. Acha, where is the critical this thing coming out, and where is somebody saying? Of course, there's so much good coming, but you know how as actors, at least me, I'll always look for that one comment that comes where people didn't like or didn't think it was something didn't work. I'm one of those.
So are you critical of your work?
I am so critical of my work. I don't think I want to see my own films.
Why? So
Because-
you have not watched any of your past
Of course
films?
I have. I mean, sooner or later, but it's not like you know how people get excited for the screening. Oh, let's everybody go. I'm just like, no, I don't.
Oh God.
Because I will sit there and I will see so many faults in my performance. इसको ऐसे करना चाहिए था, उसको वैसे करना चाहिए था. So it's just like that.
So any film of yours or any other work of yours that you saw and you thought कि नहीं ये मैं और थोड़ा अच्छा कर सकती थी.
Each one of them, ऐसा कोई है ही नहीं.
नहीं,
like,
एक ऐसा particular कुछ नहीं है.
There are some moments in Hazaro and there are some moments in Inkar that I feel are amazing. Like it's what I am very very happy with.
Yeah.
कि इसको touch नहीं करना. This is very good. But most of the films I think is like I could have been so much better. It could have been so much better. Yeah.
What about recent? Now let's talk about 2025. The recent one, Houseful 5.
Houseful 5, though I could have done much better.
You think so?
There's too much there. But no, I think what I'm happy with, honestly, is that I fitted in. Because that's the one thing that I was most concerned that, you know, the kind of cinema it is, the kind of comedy it is, and the kind of actors that you're working with. I mean, they're so talented, whether it's Johnny Sir, Ritesh,
Abhishek,
of course, Aki, all of these guys are so good at this kind of comedy, you know. So I was just like, as long as I'm fitting in and I'm not sticking out, I think that's all I wanted to do.
Right.
So yeah, I think that kind of worked out. So not bad.
But now, can you say that you're comfortable doing comedy more?
I think I'll be better at it the next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll be much better at it. Yes.
Awesome. You know, Chitrangda, you have had a career that that's unfolded quietly but with intention. Now, when you look back today, what version of yourself are you most proud of?
Oh my God, what version of myself am I proud of? I'm actually very proud of the fact that a lot of work I did, which was emotionally quite complex, and when I look back now, those performances, like even Ye Sali for that matter, I think those are very good performances for that time. Like when I look back now, I mean, we're talking 20 years of Hazaro and then whatever, many years for the others as well. But I think I did pretty good for that limited experience and that limited, you know, having lived life that much. So I'm very happy because I feel like there was still that innocence and there was still that spontaneity. Now I see my work, it feels like a more confident and matlab, you are sure of yourself kind of an actor. But ऐसा होता है ना कि जब आप अपना खुद का काम देखते हो, आपको पता है exactly आप किधर थे emotionally, how nervous you were, how unsure you were. But I feel I'm very proud of the fact that I still managed to do some very good work back then. The other thing that I'm very proud of is the film Surma that I produced. And I managed to do something really good at a time when I was not getting good work as an actor. So I was literally like sitting at home at that point, and I'm so glad I used that time to do this film and put this together. And I'm very proud of it. You know, so telling a story which is, I mean, real life heroes, you know, we've got to glorify them and make heroes out of them who've really, really done something. So I personally, and he went on to become the sports minister of Haryana, which I was so happy, you know, for him. So yeah, I think these are the two things that I'm very proud of. Yeah.
But you're also one of the actresses who don't chase visibility. And in an industry like ours, you have to be relevant. How do you stay relevant in today's scenario?
It's a genuine problem, yes. It is a genuine problem, which my PR keeps telling me, you have to be more visible, like agency, everybody, you know, and you're right. I think to quite an extent, I'm probably, it's not like I'm not chasing, I'm chasing good work.
But just not for sake of it, you
But-
chase.
Yeah, but I think chasing visibility, maybe not. Maybe that's just something that doesn't come to me naturally as a person. It's not that I feel that it's not important for you to chase things. It is very important, and I'm happy to chase a good script and a good director. I just maybe am not so visible. Maybe that's what you mean. I don't chase visibility, but I chase work.
No, just for the sake of it, you just don't, like, nowadays everyone is out there. Like, even if there is no work, people are out there.
Like that.
Yeah.
Doesn't happen that naturally. It just doesn't come to me so easily.
Because we see you only when you have work coming out. Otherwise,
But that's how it should be, I feel. I mean, other than that, I really don't even feel comfortable putting myself out there so much. It just doesn't, it's not who I am naturally. It's amazing how some people can, and it's constant work, it's social media, it's this and that. Believe you me, it's a lot of hard work. It is constant, and it is not easy. But yeah, I mean, hats off to those girls, to everyone who does this, because it's not easy.
Not easy at all. Chitrangda, you mentioned before this that you were not getting a lot of work.
Yeah.
Is there a particular reason that was happening, or that you can recall today and you say, this is the reason? Because you played such great characters, such strong characters in your films. What was the reason, you think?
I don't know what the reason is. A lot of times, actually, people thought I didn't live in Bombay. A lot of times they were like, "Acha, kaam kar rahi hai abhi bhi kya?" Because I had taken those breaks in between. I think that, I mean, even till today, sometimes I meet people and they're like, "Oh, you've actually shifted to Bombay." So
yeah, I just came in and someone had asked that, "Are you in Bombay?"
Yeah, I know, and I think that happens to people who live between cities, and also because I took a long break in 2 breaks. So I think उसकी वजह से भी कुछ ऐसा था कि पता नहीं करेगी नहीं करेगी, है यहाँ पर नहीं है, how committed is she? So that definitely was a question that I heard a lot. उसके अलावा maybe visibility, again because they thought she's not visible, she's not here.
She's not here.
So either you keep having your work coming out and they know that you're working, or I suppose you need to stay visible, like we were just discussing. So उसमें से एक ज़रूरी है. So maybe it was that, probably. I don't know. Yeah.
But now you're all out, you're here, we can
here,
see your work, and in a year we see different characters that you're playing, and there's so much layers in every character that you're playing, and it's amazing to do that. So is it consciously you're choosing this now?
I absolutely am very consciously choosing. I mean, one, it's coming to me. That is how I can make a choice like this. So I'm lucky enough to get offers like this. But yeah, absolutely. So I was in fact just talking about a very small film called Parikrama that I did. It's Indo-Italian. Not many people have seen it, but I really wanted to work with this director because I learned so much, And yeah, I literally did go on that. So the producer of In the Mood for Love, you know of the classic film?
Yeah, I've heard of
it. So he was a producer of this. He's an Italian guy. He's very, very big in Italy. And he's friends with Gautam Ghosh. And they kind of came together to tell this story that nobody wants to hear. But it's such a beautiful story. And then they came to me. They're like, you know what? We don't have any money. But this is out of love. And this is what we are doing. So I'm so glad I did that as well. And it is such a beautiful film. It's such a beautiful film.
I'm going to catch.
Yeah, if you can, please do.
I'm surely going to catch that.
It's wonderful. So yeah, different things. I mean, choices, yes. I would do something small like this any day. Like something that makes me, as an actor and also as a human, sometimes you need to tell certain stories. Yeah. Maybe not for the money, but those are important stories. Like this was a very important story. It's based on real events that happened to Narmada. How 120 villages went underwater. So it was about one such thing, and one such boy is looking for his village. And I play a journalist who helps him out.
Wow.
So it's such a beautiful journey, So yeah,
I'm going to catch.
Yeah,
for
I
sure,
think you should. Yes.
But do you think your experiences has made you, more uncompromising in terms of selecting scripts or getting what you want right now?
Uncompromising, I don't know. I mean, I think everybody tries to do the best that comes to them. Try to do the best. Uncompromising, if I was to say, I have to run my house and I have to work, I may have done a lot more work. I probably would have. Fortunately, that is not a reason why I would work. I think I'm blessed enough to be in a place where I'm working because I love to do what I do, and it's, it's not just a profession. Yeah, it's something that I like. Like I was telling somebody that if I'm not acting, then I want to produce. Then I would want to do because I just love the medium so much. So I think it needs to keep you excited, and that's the reason. Not that I compromised. It's sad to compromise and do something for a creative creator, वो चाहे कोई भी हो, चाहे वो singer है, musician है, कोई भी है, अगर उसे compromise करके काम करना पड़े, it's kind of not fair.
Yeah. You're not doing justice to the work that
you're
doing.
not doing justice. Yes,
that's
absolutely.
true. But I was reading some of the articles where you mentioned you lost a lot of projects in the past because you were listening to a lot of people. Have you now changed? Are you listening to your heart and your instincts now?
I changed. Yes, I changed, and I think sometimes you can't even blame them. It's also you not sure of yourself. So ऐसा नहीं है किसी और की वजह से, वो मेरी ही वजह थी, वो मैंने I chose to listen to them. But yeah, you have to pay your dues and you reach a point where you know exactly what you want to do. Take a chance. डर नहीं लगता उतना. So
you're fearless now. If I can,
fearless कभी नहीं हो सकते. I think there'll always be some percentage of fear, but in a much more comfortable space. Yeah.
But you're also drawn to characters that live between the lines.
Yes.
What is that thing that excites you to play women who are not very easily understood? I think in the past you've done many, and even in this Raat Akeli Hai.
I think I've also been very lucky that these makers have come to me with women like this, like even Meera's character for Raat Akeli. What Honey said was, there is this affluence to hai, lekin wo dikhawa nahi hai. She is rich, but she doesn't have to show it. She is powerful, she doesn't have to show it. She is very vulnerable at the same time. She's very scared at the same time. So it's very in between. These are layers, and I'm so glad that makers come to me with something like this. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Maybe it's life you've lived. Maybe it's emotional experiences you've had. Maybe it's all of that comes to you, as an actor. So ऐसा नहीं कि मैं ढूंढती हूँ कि मुझे ऐसा ही चाहिए, but they also come to me, and I'm very happy to play that because I've been in some situations and I've lived life, and I've, so these are very real moments. And when you show something so real is when the audiences connect instantly. You may have the most glamorous role, but maybe the audiences will not connect. So sometimes I think these things come to me. Maybe it's on my face. I don't know. I'm just trying to answer. I don't know.
But whatever it is, we love you doing such roles.
I love doing it. I'm so grateful for that kind of work to come to me.
But also, do you think the audiences are now ready to see women playing such complex, fragile, unapologetic characters on screen?
You're right. You're right, because I think पहले बहुत ही एक one-dimensional type characters were good. It's a very simple story told. Even now for the masses, I think to quite an extent they enjoy simple stories, simple characters. But then there's certain kind of cinema which, and a huge percentage that wants to see characters that are a little more layered. They're more intelligently written, so that they're more real. I'm not saying they're intelligent characters, but they're written intelligently. So they have layers. They are more human.
True.
They are flawed. They are not perfect. So it's not like you need a vamp in a film to bring in that aspect. A woman can be a heroine and a vamp at the same time in one day. You can have different emotions. So audiences have changed, you're right, and that's why we're getting characters which are so real, and now people call them exciting. Now they call them interesting because that's who we are. Yeah, we are not just in love; we are also jealous in love. We are not just we're not these nice people all the time. That's boring. That's vanilla.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing for actresses also in today's time. They get to explore a lot of options now.
Absolutely. It's an OTT, my God, it's done so much good.
Yeah.
Yes.
But OTT also gives you the freedom to experiment with stuff. Would you prefer anytime OTT over cinema?
No,
No.
I don't think so. I think every actor wants to be on the big screen. But if I was to get a chance to experiment, like you said, and OTT allows me to do it, I definitely would do it. Definitely. Because you can't take big chances with bigger films, but on OTT,
OTT you can.
there's a big scope to do that. Yeah,
But
definitely.
do you think industry today has, learned how to utilize experienced actresses, utilize the talent the experienced actresses have now?
We still have a lot of good writing to go.
Yeah.
We still need a lot more good writing. I think, like Dhurandhar, it's fantastic writing. Whatever people may have opinions on it for, other reasons, but I think the kind of writing that comes through, which literally carries the whole film and every single character, every moment on the basis of writing, it's just amazing to see that. And I think we as an industry need to celebrate this kind of screenplay writing. We need to celebrate the writers of Dhurandhar, because this is what the power of writing is. This is the power of screenplay.
Yeah.
So you cannot hold everything on a star and hope and pray that they carry everything.
Yeah.
They carry the bad writing, they carry the bad direction, they carry everything.
Yeah.
It's not fair on them. It's just not possible. So yeah, I think there's a lot of good writing still to happen, and I'm so glad that we have something like Dhurandhar.
Which is
showing-
changing and helping
big
out.
time.
Yeah.
I think it's given a big wake up call for everyone to understand what writing can do. I think, yeah.
And yeah, you're right. But the other thing that we are very excited is you working with Salman.
Yes.
Are you also equally excited or way more excited than we are to see you?
Absolutely, I'm so excited, especially because I never thought I'd ever work with him, because उनका काम बहुत अलग है. The kind of work I've done is very, very different than what he does. So never thought I'd be in a film with him. But it's just been such a pleasure working. ऐसा लगता ही नहीं है कि you're at work. There's never no pressure of finishing this scene now, and that we have this. It's just everything is
Calm.
Is so calm, and it's got this whole flow, and then everybody needs to be happy, everybody needs to be fed enough, everybody
course.
needs to have those breaks and nashtas, and it's like this it's like, I'm not saying picnic, but it's like a really good I don't know. Yeah, it's a great vibe, and you're working as well. It's not like you're not working, but the output is so much, and it's so good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had a great time working with him.
When you're working with a superstar, does that demand you more from you as an actor?
I had a huge I was feeling, it's not like somebody put pressure on me, but I definitely felt a huge pressure of working with him, and I really hope that it we're still shooting, so I can't say it's done, but really hope that it kind of works, me and him together, because his fans are so strong with their opinions on what is working, not working.
Are you keeping a tab on that?
I kind of, when the film got announced, in fact, the PR itself was giving me back a feedback, what the reaction is. So it was pretty good, luckily. But of course, there's a pressure. He's such a big name that you really want to do the best you can and add what is expected out of you. As an actor, for having been cast opposite him. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए that I, instead of adding, I'm taking away something from his scenes or from whatever that needs to be done. So yeah, that kind of pressure I was putting on myself.
But now has that pressure reduced after at least, I think 1-2 schedules are done. One schedule is done.
Yeah,
you were also injured, if I'm not wrong, during the shoot and all.
In the middle of a song. Yes.
Is everything fine now?
Everything
and how
is better.
did he react when you were injured?
Oh my God, we were there were 100 dancers. Everything was set. I had done my rehearsals. Everything done. We were on set. We were starting late, and it was like we have to finish whatever, and roll late into the night. We're starting to shoot. Everyone's ready. Okay, one last rehearsal. Great. Camera. Acha, forget. Abhi mat roll karo. Salman says, "Ek aur karte hain." So, okay, one more. And that one more happened, and I twisted my knee.
Oh God.
And my ACL broke
Oh my
so
Lord.
bad that I thought he probably kicked me because I was facing this way and doing my steps. So I turned back and I said, "Sir, did you just kick me?"
Oh God.
So he's like, "What?" Yeah, it was so bad. I mean, it was such loud sound. I mean, my ACL broke. So before even the camera rolled, yeah, that happened.
Oh.
So yeah, that was sad.
What did he then? I'm sure he must
Oh my
have been.
God, yeah, he was very, very, very helpful. In fact, he gave me his van because his van was parked closer and mine was a little further off. So I was shooting, like sitting on something. They tried to finish as much with me, yeah,
Close-up shots.
close-up shots and everything. So yeah, he was really, really sweet. Like he didn't even go to the van; it was changing in the tent, and he'd given me the van
How sweet.
because it was very tight inside the studio. So
Hmm.
his van is always parked closer, and yeah, but he really, really looked out for me. Yes.
One memory now, this that you have.
Oh yeah,
of-
absolutely, absolutely.
One quality of his did while working with him you observed and you want to imbibe.
Oh my God. What I want to imbibe is. What I want to imbibe is his quiet confidence that he has in himself, or self belief, I suppose.
Yeah.
And that self belief doesn't come from success, it doesn't come from his. I don't know, like the fact that he's become this superstar or that he has so much money today. That self belief was probably there when he was 20. It's just amazing the kind of conviction he has in himself. I mean, if I could be so sure, so assured, self assured, that'd be amazing.
Wow.
I don't think he second guesses himself. It's a great quality.
Great quality.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, finally, what next? After Battle of Galwan, what else do we see you in?
Well, there is a smaller film. There is a conversation for something international that might work out for me.
Oh,
So a few things are happening. I will be producing, inshallah.
I was
a
going to
film.
ask you, yeah.
There is that which is long pending and it's finally happening. So I'm very happy. And yeah, for now, that's where it is.
We will like to see you in the production side also, producing films
Well,
soon, which like Surma,
This
which again
this is
connected.
also actually very similar. It's a biopic again.
Oh, nice.
I love true stories. So yeah, so let's see.
Since you said you loved, true stories, if given a chance, if you had to do a biopic on someone, who would you do?
Oh my God.
You as the main character, yeah?
Can I just say, because I've said this before, Smita Patil, if there was ever, since I've been told so many times, I just
Yeah.
feel like, her son told me this as well.
Pratik?
Pratik told me this. And Pratik, by mistake, posted a picture of me on Mother's Day, thinking that it is Smitaji's picture.
Oh.
Which was so shocking because somebody sent me a picture. It's like, I don't think this is Smitaji, this is you, right? Because he's just, I said, yeah, that's my picture.
Oh.
So yeah, if I was to do, I think it'd be amazing if I can play her. Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, now when you say that, we can see the
It
similarities
would
a
be,
lot.
it
Yeah.
would be lovely for me
Lovely.
to play that.
Let's pray that it happens
Why not?
anytime and we get to talk about it again.
Oh God, yeah, that would be something.
Well, on that note, thank you so much.
Thank
it was
you.
amazing talking to you
Thank you.
and wishing you all the very best.
Thank you so
you.
much. Thank you.
Done.